friends. Happy World Environment Day. Today, June 5th, 2020. Every year on this day, the whole world celebrates World Environment Day. So, what is this World Environment Day? World Environment Day is celebrated on June 5th every year all across the world and is the United Nations principal vehicle for encouraging awareness and action for the protection of our environment. In 1972, the United Nations General Assembly established World Environment Day. 2 years later, in 1974, the first World Environment Day was held and the theme was Only One Earth. The theme for 2020 is Celebrate Biodiversity. It's hosted by Colombia in partnership with Germany.
Hi everyone, happy World Environment Day. World Environment Day reconnects us to nature. It raises awareness. It encourages us to take action. Let us all join our hands and save the earth. Let's conserve biodiversity. When we heal the earth, we heal ourselves. When you help the nature too will help you. The way to help nature is to ensure biodiversity. Thank you.
Why should we care about biodiversity? Biodiversity is a variation of Earth's terrestrial, freshwater and marine species, as well as their habitats. Biodiversity is vital to the survival of all lives on Earth and is also a cornerstone for the goods and services of the environment that allow human society to thrive. Biodiversity provides us with food, water and resources as well as services such as climate control, pollination, flood mitigation and cycling of nutrients.
Construction of forests for urban expansion, growing crops and building road networks have all resulted in many ecological conditions and the movement of wild animals who are reservoirs of bacteria and viruses to our human settlements. This results in the emergence of pathogens to which we have no immunity. The novel coronavirus, which has spread throughout the world and has killed lakhs of people, is said to be transmitted from animals to humans. The previous outbreaks of SARS, Nipah and Ebola are all said to be transmitted from bats to humans. These viruses are transmitted from animals to humans by food which are contaminated by their excretion. There is no immunity for these viruses, so we are all vulnerable. So if we are not careful, we can expect more and more pandemics like COVID-19, which are highly harmful to humanity.
The UN Environment Programme annually organizes events for World Environment Day, which encourages worldwide awareness and actions for the protection of the environment. It is celebrated in more than 100 countries. Since the year 1974, the main purpose of celebrating this day was to spread awareness. The awareness was about the conservation of our environment. Since we all know that global warming is the root cause that ruins our environment, it is our duty to protect our environment and stop all the exploitation that is destroying it, because in the end, it is our basic need for our survival and generations ahead.
Wake up! The World Environment Day.
Tell the world why it's time for nature.
It's time to show our leaders why nature matters.
Together or apart,
We will unite to make our voices heard.
We will not back down
Until we see real and lasting change.
to support this beautiful planet we call home.
Emotionally reconnect ourselves with nature. We need the plants more than the plant needs us.
your planet, my planet.
Invite your friends to be part of the solution.
Time for nature.
It's time for nature. It's time for nature.
It's time for nature.
It's time for nature.
The food we eat, the air we breathe, the water we drink, the climate that make our planet habitable. Everything comes from the nature. Yes, these are exceptional times in which nature is sending us a message. To care for ourselves, we must care for our nature too. This Environment Day, it's time for nature.